He's got a buy rating, a $1,040 price target on the stock. And Jed, one of the questions is why the analysts were so off the mark here with expectations and this giant beat.
Yeah, the analysts have been off the mark. I mean, we were street high, but ourselves included in that for quite some time. So the numbers were, fairly low, and they come in and they've certainly beaten expectations every step of the way. So I think if I could just break this down for a second, there's really two kind of key issues here. One is on the demand side. I think we've answered that question in 21. People want EVs more than they want internal combustible engine vehicles. So I don't think that's up for debate anymore. So then on the supply side, the ability for Tesla to be a manufacturing juggernaut has consistently proved the bears and is outperforming even the most bullish of us in terms of those expectations.
So what does this do to the delivery numbers for the rest of the year? Are you marking them higher?
I think so. Overall, market numbers have to come up. What we learned, and I came on your show several months ago in 21, I think one of the most important takeaways that we learned from Tesla actually didn't come from Tesla. It came from Elon Musk actually presenting to VW's board, and that's that they have 1/3 the takt time of VW. So if you look at the Model Y compared to the ID4, Tesla has a huge advantage here in terms of the ability to manufacture at 1/3 that time. So as we look at Berlin and we look at Austin now coming up, neither of which, by the way, are in our model, and we look at having to ramp those numbers, I think across the board are going to have to rise.
Jed, are either traditional automakers or the kind of new Teslas, if we want to call them that, the Rivians and Lucids of this world, the real threat to Tesla's share price over the next 12 months? Or is it really market multiples and whether people alter what that should be?
Yeah, I mean, overall, if we were looking from a pure stock perspective, I think the market and what the macro is going to have a bigger influence than looking at newcomers into the marketplace. Now, longer term, I think that looking at the competitive environment probably has a more meaningful impact. But remember, Tesla went through a lot of bumps in the road before they were able to enjoy the success that they're now enjoying in terms of size and scale. And it's, other companies are going to have to go through that learning curve as well.